Aloha guys, this is Joyce from Enjoy Scrappin' Too. Today I'm going to be making a penny slider card using this Gerda Steiner Designs roller skating bunny. He's really cute. I love him. So I already printed him out and cut him out, and I have some things pre-prepped here. I have this chevron design paper here that measures 3 3/4 by 5. And I also have a black cardstock here measuring 4 by 5 1/4. And then I also have this silver shimmery cardstock. It's really shimmery and pretty. And this measures 5 1/2 by 4 1/4. That's going to cover up my entire A2 size card base. I also have this black strip. This is a 1/2 inch right here. And I also have 2 pennies and some dimensionals. So let's get started. And I also printed extra cupcakes out. Initially, I wanted to layer the cupcake that's on his nose. I wanted to stack them up, but because of the slider portion, I decided that I'm only going to use one, and I'm going to have him hold it in his hand. So I'm going to start with the bunny. I'm using my Copic markers. This is R20. And for him, I'm going to be using W5, W3, and W1. So I'm zooming a little bit more in, and I'm starting with my darkest like I always do. So W5, and then W3, and then W1. So over here, it's behind this first year, so I only use W5 and W3. And around the year, I'm using W1. I'm going over it, the whole thing, so that the pink is not super bright. Usually when I do Copic coloring, I fast forward it like sometimes 8 times if it takes really long. And for small images too, I fast forward it like 4 times. But today I fast forwarded it only twice. So I'm kind of working in sections here. And because he has roller skates on, that's why I decided to make a slider card. And it didn't quite go the way I planned. And I'll make some adjustments later on at the end of the video. So I go off and finish the rest of the coloring, and then I'll come back when all the coloring is finished. Kind of putting a little bit more highlights in some areas, because I do like contrasting colors. This bunny is super cute. There's just so many ways you can use him. So now that all the coloring is done, you can see that I attached that cupcake to his hand. And I left the wheels on the roller skates because I used the Sakura black jelly roll pen. And that's going to give me the shine and a little bit of dimension on the wheels. And then kind of highlight his eyes. And then I'm also putting a little bit of dots here and there. And then I'm going to use a clear Sakura jelly roll, and I'm going to color the cupcake area after I attach these pieces. So I'm using my ATG and layering all the papers together. So I'm going to attach the silver piece actually to my A2 size top folding card base. So we can work on this slider part. So here I'm using the clear Sakura jelly roll. It's really shimmery. So I put it on the cupcake so it'll dry. I was gonna put the glossy accents, but I'm going to do that later. So it's gonna be right there. So I'm using this punch. This is from Stampin' Up. And or you can use, if you don't have the punch, you can use a craft knife, or you can even use your paper trimmers to cut out this piece right here, because that's going to be where it's going to slide. So I try to center it as best as I can, and then I kind of make a slit right there, like so. And this area is where it's going to slide, but the dimensionals were a little bit bigger. I'm using the Stampin' Up! Dimensionals because it's kind of rounded. It's best to use a round dimensionals. Here I doubled it up because that dimensional is not that high. And I'm also adding extra hot glue because I really want it to stay there. And so you put it together like so, adding the pennies on each side of the dimensionals, and it's going to go in there like that. And that's how it'll slide back and forth. But it wasn't moving as much as I wanted, so I'm going to punch just a little bit more at the top so that it'll move more freely. There's a lot of different ways that you can make slider cards. And when I saw the roller skates, I really wanted to make it slide like he's skating back and forth with the cupcake. So I'm also going to put dimensionals on that piece right there. And you want to avoid the slit that you made around there because you don't want the penny to get caught while it's going back and forth. So I'm using a larger foam adhesive. And then after that, I attach it to my silver cardstock there. And then I'm going to attach the bunny to the penny using hot glue gun. So it'll stay really well. But because the bunny is a lot taller, it it was kind of like going all over the place, because usually I make this with something circular that can kind of like go round and round as it slides, but because this bunny is bigger, it was kind of going wonky, so I had to put a pull tab on it. And so I had a black cardstock that I cut with the same punch, and I put a pull tab on him, so he can go back and forth without going wonky everywhere. So a little bit of adjustment. And with this black cardstock, here I'm using the EK Success powder tool because I'm going to be embossing white. And because the cardstock is black, the white will stick. I didn't want it to stick where I didn't want it. And this stamp, sorry, my head, it says this is a Stampin' Up stamp set. It says Wheelie Sweet Friend. And I thought the wheel would match perfectly with the bunny's wheels. And then I'm heat setting it. And then I'm going to make a V-notch. Sorry you can't see that. I brought it too close to me, so it wasn't in the center there. But I'm just making a V-notch on both ends. So it says Wheelie Sweet Friend. And I'm going to put dimensionals on that as well. And put that right at the top. So this basically finishes up my card for today. I thought it was something fun, interactive card. And this could be for a birthday, for a friend. It's kind of general, and I like that. So it goes back and forth like that. So thank you so much for watching. And if you like this video, please give a thumbs up and subscribe. And I'll have the links below for this. Thank you so much. Bye.